So Zapdos has been on the rise in the overused tier and will most likely float up into the overused tier in the October tier shifts. It has been fun while it has lasted, but Zapdos has been one of the best Pokemon in the underused tier for a number of months now. If we are to lose this valuable Pokemon, the tier will scramble to find a new flying type wall that can also do consistent damage and have a consistent game-to-game performance. So for the last time, let's use Zapdos in the underused tier for the remainder of Generation 9. I can make an educated guess, folks, that once Zapdos leaves the tier, it will never be returning to underused ever again. Once the overused tier has got a hold of something and has found a viable use for it, they hardly tend to give it back to the lower tiers. Let's see how Zapdos does as we use it for the very last time in the underused tier for this entire generation. What is up, folks, and I welcome you each to another Pokemon video. Zapdos has been fun while it's lasted, as we said, but now your time has potentially come as the tier shifts might push you up into the overused tier. We've been enjoying your company. Let's give Zapdos one last test drive in the underused tier. Okay, looking at the opponent's team, how do we dismantle them? They've got a Sash lead spam, I think. It might be Sash on the Lycanroc. Fortress might just be their Rapid Spin hazards away, but nonetheless, it's not a problem for us. I believe we shall lead off with Snakes and just start spamming the Leaf Storm to... They might Endeavor us. That's something I might have to take note of, but alas, Leaf Storm to get the +2. If they go Skeledirge, what do we do about that? Tyranitar can eat Skeledirge for breakfast, and so can Molebreaker Excadrill. Not Molebreaker, this is not Molebreaker, but nonetheless, Leaf Storm again if you desire to... Oh, I'm not contrary. Wow. Ha! How can you play Pokemon like that, folks? Don't do it. I always do it. Every video, man. Every video, I do the same thing. I'm gonna glare this thing because you're useless to me now, basically. What's this dude's name again? Snakes. You're not valuable unto me any longer. What would you click here if you were? You click Torch Song, man. You're not Will-O-Wisping a guy. I promise you, you're not Will-O-Wisping me. And they Will-O-Wisp me. It's over. I'm gonna trick you with Scarf. Have it. Two of my guys have become invalid Pokemon in the space of a few seconds. Nonetheless, give me these boots. And they are locked into that Choice Scarf Hex. That's what they're locked into. They're gonna go for it again. Unbelievable that I would use Overgrown Serperior. Only me, folks. I'm gonna leave a link to a short where I show you the repeated mistakes that I make in this place, consistently not clicking the appropriate technology, having the wrong Terrestrialize type, having the wrong everything, man. It's not so good in this town. Anyways, Excadrill with the Life Orb can start dishing out those powerful earthquakes. What the heck? Of course it'd be Sandrush. What was I thinking, man? I guess that the guys just got me all confused up, man. Just Earth Style, Earth Power this Lycanroc as they endeavor me. I will regenerate this HP. Lycanroc took two of my guys down for free. It's such a shocking thing to see. Zapdos, please come in and do some dastardly work for us here, please. You are the last bastion of hope I have in this place. Heat Wave to finish this Fortress off in one foul attack. Who is going to be... I have to discharge this opponent. Ooh, it's a ground type. Of course it is, but how am I going to solve it now? First and foremost by... Oh, that doesn't even matter. Let's get the sand up at this point. I don't even possess the Dragon Tail. That's sad, man. Let's knock them off so that their Draining Kisses then do not... okay. But they crit me. Why they... Yikes, bros. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Do I glare just to hope to get lucky? I'm going to go for that, hey? Really and truly. Synthesis up. Oh, of course not, though, man. Come on. Terrible game for the start. Terrible, terrible start. Don't play Pokemon like that, folks. Don't do it. Don't do it. I beg of you. Spare yourself the embarrassment. Embarrassing performance by myself. And I was sending Zapdos off to overuse with a performance like that? Am I crazy? I must be. Next game, let's play it properly. Alright, folks, and it's redemption time. Let's play this properly. What could I do to possibly invalidate the opponent? I'm going to simply allow them to get this Sticky Web up. I need to get my Stealth Rocks on the floor. Tyranitar's got a monstrous load of special defense on the okay. Let's just knock off this guy to break the sturdy, as they're obviously going to click that Rapid Spinning time. There it is. The next move you should click best be that Earthquake. So Zapdos, show them that you hover above this Earthquake and paralyze this thing for good measure. I don't think they'll fear me, but I'm so surprised. Why am I not surprised, eh? I should have just hurricaned this fool into the oblivion. Giga Drain for the finishing move. But they should go into Robombi and let me break that sash too. Alright, I need the rocks up just so that the sturdy on the Ogerpon does not disrupt the what do you call that stuff? The Leaf Storm from the Serperior. I really don't know these guys' names, man. You see why you run U-turn on your Zapdos. They were dissuaded from clicking Volt Switch in case I went into Excadrill, so they clicked Heat Wave. But Heat Wave is such a useless click. Anyways, I would double if I was smart, but they shall... Okay. I'm gonna knock off this time. Go into the Donphan and take your chip. That's the chip we desire to get. Hard and disappear. I know I'm faster, and this is not in cast step range. You've lost your boots. You've lost your ways. Leaf Storm time. If they go into Rabombi to click Moonblast on me, that's another story. Leaf Storm and Terra Electric. There's the Rabombus. Okay, how do we solve it? I cannot afford to get chipped if I want to defeat the Ogerpon Rock. Doubt Rocks are going back on the floor. They're back on the floor. How healthy is my Zap? Not my Zap, but my Tyranitar. Not too healthy, but I'm gonna go hard to Dusty Roads just so they can use Tyranitar as a sand bot of sorts. Rock Slide is super effective, and then when Donphan, I'm going to Rapid Spin. This is the last turn of sand I've got. I do possess the Life Orb, so your Zapdos is going to take tremendous amount from this. Unbelievable. But it's a very low rated opponent, so I don't know why I'm calculating and trying to outpace them like mad. Anyways, I cannot afford this guy to get a belly drum, or if I have to Earthquake. I have to Earthquake as they chow their apple. Is Citrus Berry. And the Ice Span, or the Ice Spun, not Ice Span, Ice Spun. For some reason, they have so much priority on deck and so many good moves that they could click. How do we dismantle this? A Discharge is in order. Discharge time. What you gonna do about that? Nobody appreciate no Discharge. And they gave me the whole Azumarill. You'll forgive me, folks. I just had to cut the audio for a bit and give it a pause because I received a phone call. Let's just finish this game off with Hooper Unbound, as Arcanine is the one they should be going into, but they refuse to for some reason. Hooper Unbound will definitely want to KO the Zapdos from this range. I'm going to get another game going. Let's try the sand out one more time because the first game was a fluke, a flunky, a disgrace, to be honest with you. So we're not going to count it, even though it's right on camera and right on cue that I actually did get dismantled. And I'm the one who dismantled myself in that game. I'm so shocked at this refusal to go into Arcanine. Maybe it's Choice Bandit and they are... It's Heavy Duty Boots 9 as well. Okay. I'm just gonna... Of course. I was gonna say I was just going to click Hyperspace because they're being quite funky with this Arcanine. And their refusal to go into it. Am I searching for a game? I most certainly am. So... Hopefully it doesn't take too long at this point in time. As the Arcanine blinked and an Earth Power finished them off. Did they terrestrialize anybody? I do not believe so. Next game, next problem to resolve. Okay, and another game. It's time to put the Lokex down for the last time with Zapdos' static power. Zapdos is actually an amazing Pokemon here. They have no ground type. I'm a lead with Zapdos. Who are you going to go into to invalidate me? I don't believe anyone can do it at this point in time. I have to keep Zapdos potentially held. Oh, yes. The wrong lead. Discharge time. Somebody's getting paralyzed. You think Discharge doesn't activate in this town? It most definitely does. Might have to keep my Terrestrialize for Zapdos, but Petcharon is not the answer. It's going to take a lot. Wow. But at least the Discharge came in clutch. Okay, we U-turned out so that Tyranitar's sand can start throwing a beating to this thing. I believe it's Assault Vest on this nonsense. I don't know what kind of Assault Vest Petcharon this is, but knock off that vest. Unbelievable. Heavy Duty Boots. Oh no, it's not your time in this town, is it? Knock off somebody else's item and the whole runt is gone. Their runt was not really that valuable unto them. Of course, they should click First Impressions. If they have the axe kick to the face, they can go for that. And the U-turn and get static. Okay, not yet. Who is the switch into this dude? That's a problem. Still going to U-turn. Do I need to? Oh, I need to keep this guy healthy as possible. You decide to click that Mystical Flames, do you? I'm not scared. I knew it. I knew I wasn't scared of Mystical Flames. That's the first part of the equation. And now that they've clicked the Mystical Flames, who can I go into to make sure that they do not become a threat? Well, Knock off somebody's item. I believe it will be Toxapex. That's why I'm gonna go knock off the item. If it's low kicks, Bronze Gong. Ooh, Bronze Gong really helps us with the Excadrill victory, so I'm gonna knock off again. No more Bronze Gong. Earthquake and Rock Slide is looking like a threat and a half. Okay. Zapdos, this is the last time you're going to be thrown in on this team, as they knock off nothing and they get staticked. I'm faster than you now, and the Roost, I'll live forever now. And they do get the U-turn off. Moonblast is not a threat to Tyranitar. I would even welcome a trick if they want to give me the item, as they Moonblasted me in the face. Super effective Moonblast, doing so much to me. Switch it hard into the drill, and their Moonblast does a heck of a lot of damage, but I do possess the Life Orb, so I have no option but to click that. I'm sure it's God of War, for crying out loud. I'm sure Rock Slide would have killed, so. Tornadus is finding itself struggling. This is the moment of truth. Do I Earthquake this thing? Yes, I do. I do go into the... I'm so scared to do it though. I'm gonna do it for the fans, man. Earthquake on the Toxapex coming in. I believe the Toxapex... I know these people. I know these people. Just know that I would have clicked Earthquake if I was blind or something. And crazy. None of which I am. So I'll Rapid Spin just to maintain my... I don't know why they're thinking so long. I really and truly do not. I knew it. Do I Swords Dance? No. We Earthquake. I know they're going to stay in here. If they want to dance back and forth, I know how they play. I'm not going to give them a second chance to get off the hook. Alright, trace my Sand Rush, do you? That's okay. You've traced my Sand Rush. The untapped power of the Zapdos can go. And since they are Sand Rush, how can I defeat them now? Yeah, they've gone for that. The Void should not be destroyed by a Moonblast. I know. Oh, shoot, I'm dead. You're dead, not me. I'm not dead. You're dead. Alright, now they will go into the kicks. Now that they've kicked up if they've thrown in the low kicks, what can we do about that? Believe it or not, Excadrill can go. Believe it. Okay, believe it or not, they're going to Sucker Punch me for the KO though. That's the problem I have. That's the position I face right in this place. There's the punch to the foot. Yes, Sucker Punch me. Treating me like a sucker here in this place, hey? Are we? How fast can low kicks be? I believe it should still be slower than Tyranitar, so I'm going to simply give the Stone Edge. There it is. And now how are you going to beat me? You better be rocking the Focus Blast on the Tornado Styrian, but I beat this opponent. Let's switch up the team a bit. Zapdos is going soon. Number 2, I got a God of War of my own, and I'm not afraid to use it against these opponents. Next game, next problem to resolve. Okay, and now we've got this aggressive looking team from the opponent. Everybody's loving this Revavroom in these days, eh? I have to give another pause as I'm getting another phone call. Sorry, folks. Okay, and I had to just play a few moves, but this is the first turn, so... Population Bomber is not the best guy that is on our team, so let's just take half HP from this Revavroom, as they took the opportunity to still go for the... What do you call that stuff? Shift Gear. Shift Gear is what they went for. If I was the smart dude, I'd go into Skeledirge, not be afraid of this dude, and their... What do you call that stuff? High horsepower. But... I might need Skeledirge to check the Comfey, but not if they terrestrialize into a fairy type. Am I dead if that happens? I might be, but we'll have to... that remains to be seen. If I do give up, I'm gonna go into that hard. I need Mouse Old Man. As I end up Iron Heading. I dare you to terrestrialize in this place. I'm a wisp. Wisp. Please don't miss. Thank you. Now I can slack off for days. I've invalidated this car at this point. They have to gunk shot me if they want to do something. And they missed the gunk shot. What a shame to be you. The person that does not mind getting gunk shotted to the face is Zapdos. Because Zapdos' role is not that valuable versus many of the Pokemon that I'm seeing. It loses to Arcanine, doesn't really beat the Hoopa, but I'll keep Zapdos healthy since Zapdos is our main man. Torch Song, high horsepower, doing nothing, bouncing off. We're gonna go into to invalidate my Swan Song. There's the Hisuian. How do we defeat the Hisuian? That's a good question. I said I needed to keep this guy alive, and I meant it so tremendously. I have no switch into this, and do I have an opportunity to terrestrialize anybody else? Do I need to terrestrialize somebody else? Maybe Tornadus? Oh, this is getting delicate and difficult, man. And I know it's Focus Sash because I know the team. If I do end up terrestrializing, that head smash is going to hurt, but I will end up clicking terrestrialize in this town. They missed. What a shame to be you. I'm gonna slack off on the potential head smash now. I think they'll get Stealth Rocks up as they Flare Blitz me for a heck of a lot, man. They're gonna get rocks up here. Wow. They didn't bother. But okay, Arcanine is dead, and so is the Revavroom. We're still in a very delicate position. Hooper Unbound's is about to come in here, and as they went into their own dirge, they're definitely faster than I. Nonetheless, I shall click a Shadow Ball. If they want to terrestrialize, that's a different story. I know that they're unaware, like myself, but the Shadow Ball will sting. Okay, troubles, and I've dropped their special defense. They are still slower than God of War at this range. If they do end up flame dancing or flame charging, that's the thing. Here's the charger. How strong? Oh, your special defense has dropped to the floor. Moonblast time. Invalidate this madness in front of my face. Flame charge Skeledirge acting like it's an offensive weapon. No, I doubt that very much. This seems extremely weak to the head smash, but Arcanine's not so common, so much so that I didn't really care. They forfeit. There was no reason to forfeit. This Comfey could have done magic for you. Really and truly. Well, I'm serious, it could have done magic. Anyways, let's try this out again. 1, 2, 3 poke. In fact, all my guys are weak to Arcanine. Hisui. Might have to switch that up and change that fact. Nonetheless, let's wait till the next one. Okay, and they've got shell-smashing Blastoise in this place. Better be careful about that, dude. I think Tornadus can eat a Ice Beam if we do terrestrialize at the appropriate time. Who can we go into to lead this game off appropriately? Maybe the Fidget Spinner. But I need the Fidget Spinner healthy as well to check the Comfey. It's a sad reality that we are facing here. But I have no switch in for the... What's this dude's name? Rhyperior. Darn it, man. Darn it. Swan Song. It's going to terrestrialize too to check the... Blastoise. Just lead it with Earthquaker. And let's get these rocks up, man. I really do. If they have taunt, they have taunt. I'm gonna iron it first. Just to check if they have the taunt. I didn't want to kill it though. But okay, this is the last time that these screens will become a menace in front of my face. Rhyperior is now here before me. How do I solve the It could be weakness policy, Rhyperior. Oh no, bro. I'm gonna get these rocks up nonetheless. Rock polish, I dare you. There's the polisher. Okay, I guess this is official business that we are going to be terrestrializing the Swan Song. Once again, Zapdos dodges Earthquake, and then you turn out and live the Stone Age. Live the subsequent Stone Age, Zapdos. I know how you play Pokemon in this place, my dear Zapdos. Okay, we lived. Exactly. I told you it would happen. Now we go safely into the Swan Song, terrestrialize and click Will-O-Wisp to invalidate this crazy Rhyperior before us. A set I've... Oh, polishing up once again. For what purpose do you do that, my friend? Torch Song. I'm singing about 4 songs here for you. And then, I think I can kill anybody before me. Another song or to do them dirty. 2 more turns of Reflect, so everybody's physical attacks will no longer bounce off, but rather sting when I do throw them off. And the Chandelier is in. This is going to click a Flame move. Tornadus Styrian could take it, but I will go into Zapdos to potentially lose the Choice Scarf. I mean okay, they Fire Blast it anyways. Knockoff is going to do a lot, especially if it's Specs. If it's Scarf, well, congratulations, we got rid of a Scarf. Nobody can outpace us afterwards, and Knockoff, that's right. Next, who's next? The Chandelier has to go at this point. And then Blastoise will come in, which I will have to Bleak Wind. Oh no, that's dangerous, very dangerous. I'll have to Bleak Wind Blastoise for the chip so that the Swan Song could potentially surf it to death. The sad part... Okay, here it is. Here it is. Bleak Wind, don't miss, please. Otherwise, it's... Thank you for coming, folks. Thank you for coming. This is game over. This game is a done deal. Tornadus, do I need you? No. I actually do kind of need you, but anyways. Just Bleak Wind again. I could have dropped this... Aqua Jet! Oh! What? What am I seeing? Oh my goodness. Aqua Jet. My mind is fried. I can't afford to go in the Swan Song because if they start throwing off some hydro cannon from downtown, I'm finished. So hit them with the Bleak Wind. Aqua Jetting me like what? What? Crazy. Crazy. Shadow Ball. Are they physical in this place? They might be. Physical Blastoise? Why? I knew it was going to come from downtown. Darn it, man. No. How much did it do? 64 and they terrestrialized. This guy's trolling. This is the biggest troll in Pokemon history. What are you doing? Just finish me off. I'm a lost cause before you. Anyways, they've terrestrialized. Do I possess the means to slack off? Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get 100% HP. I am unaware. Let's get this right. I am unaware. Craziness. This is one of the worst teams I've built in a long time. Really and truly. One of the worst teams I've built in a long time. And some way, somehow, it's working out for me. But it's still far from game over despite the opponent's pathetic plays and pathetic performance. Latios is a giant threat in my face. How am I going to dismantle Latios? I'm at full HP. What you going to do? You can't terrestrialize and smack me with some crazy attack. And Comfey's got very low special attack. Very, very low. And these combines mean naught in my face. Torch Song time. Sing them all. What are you doing? I can't believe I'm doing such little damage to them, but what are they doing unto me? Maybe this guy's got an ability that I'm unaware of, that it just destroys and breaks through the unaware like the mole break. Oh no. No. They're gonna Draining Kiss me again, I believe, and then they should live my Torch Song. And then I'll slack off the next one. I've got Scarf on the God of War. And okay, they didn't, alas, love the attack because it went for Draining Kiss. That was probably the correct call to do, but Moonblast, does Latios love Moonblast? I do not believe it. They're giving me the chance to slack off once again. I don't know why. Earthquake bouncing off. I'll sing them a Torch Song to get strong so that the Shadow Ball can definitely be a KO on the Latios. No matter what kind of Assault Vest crazy Latios they might rock. Excuse the pun, as I was taking a rock attack to the stomach. That's Stone Edge. Stone Edge hits you in the stomach, not in the face. They axe kick you in the face and they Stone Edge you in the stomach. Shadow Ball, finish the game, please. Wow. Close, but yet so far. How long has the video been? Let me have a look. We can't have it be that we play so long and then Zapdos ends up rising to the next tier and then the video's not even uploaded by then. Then it would be an awkward title to make, you know. Zapdos' last days, but it's already in overused. Anyways, if you did enjoy Zapdos and you will miss it in the underused tier, I'm gonna leave a link to a video. And in the cards as well, you can check it in the right hand or left hand corner of me explaining the good old days of why I started to run U-turn on my Zapdos. And if you love Zapdos a lot, I've got a video of Galarian Zapdos, which I know you'll enjoy. Maybe Galarian Zapdos can finally have some new life breathed into it, now that regular Zapdos is more than likely going to rise to the overused tier. Nonetheless, folks, if you did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. We shall be doing a lot more of these. Until next time, folks, we'll be U-turning out. Thanks for watching.